Today we're reshaping sales through AI workers. Tomorrow we're going to do it for the rest of the go-to-market organizations within companies. So I'm going to show you right now a quick demo on how our product currently works and is rapidly evolving. So typically companies, they will start out by prospecting, typically by account-based sales, or capture the visitor on your website and then prospect more. We're going to take account-based sales. So as it is today, and again, our data layer from TickTracker is going to change that. So instead of just saying companies by industry, we're going to be able to say companies selling to accountants, having a $20,000 average contract value. Those filters are coming in soon because we're setting the data layer. So I'm just going to show you a normal example here how users can use it now. So you're going to define who you're targeting. So we say VP sales, you define the job titles, director of sales, CRO, VP marketing, CMO. I know I'm mixing marketing and sales right now, but just to show a couple of job titles. Now, company headcount, maybe we're looking at 51 to 500 employees because they can move the budget faster so we can sell and have revenue growth faster. We're aware of that. Now, the sales team, we do care about that. So we want them to have a minimum of 2 salespeople because if they have that, that means they can have AI workers to help them produce more instead of hiring SDRs. Or maybe they have a larger team, up to 100 people in this example. So we're going to help a broader spectrum. But we don't want to deal with companies that have 0 or 1 salesperson. It could also be we want a minimum of 5. That comes down to ICP criteria. Now the next area is we're going to skip a few of these functionalities and then we're going to jump straight to how many companies do we prospect today. And we're talking about 10 people per account. Now, use direct path to a prospect. That means if I have 5 salespeople attached an AI worker to each, we connect the LinkedIn email and we look at that targeted account that the system is prospecting through the AI model. And it's going to reach out, for example, let's say Dropbox is one. So if Loredana, my partner, is connected and had a conversation with Dropbox, it's going to route the lead and send on her behalf instead of mine. So it's a brilliant thing to do upsells. Now let's move forward. What's one of the unique parts about Salestools is the personalization engine. So you can go in, I clicked a little bit too fast here, my bad. So you're going to put LinkedIn post, for example. If you scan the LinkedIn post on LinkedIn and you can update the prompt however you like it and you can test it in real time to see how it works. Now hit save and typically you want to look for other data points because only about 10 to 15% actually post on LinkedIn. So there can be customer success stories you show in an ICP icebreaker to them. Hey, I read your customer success story. This is how you help this company, super exciting. So you show you did some research. It's all about them. It's not about me when I do sales. So you build up typically 3 to 4 touch points and then you can drag and drop them here as you like. And then you define what channels are you going to reach out on and what language. So you can do multiple languages as an example. We're working on personalized based on personas. If you have a champion ICP, persona, influencer, and a decision maker, we can have 3 different types of communication that's coming to the platform so we reach in a way that resonates with them. Once you're next, you can start setting up your outbound here. So the connection request goes out with a personalization waterfall by default. You can set up your LinkedIn message. So the first 10 times, the customer has to fill in the blanks. And then we start learning through the reinforced RAG model we built out to actually pre-populate the campaign and build them out based on what worked for the customer. So it gets easier and easier and easier and more intelligent. So you start building that out. Now, one area is we have, let me just see here, the AI SDR. So that will take over your reply handling. So you got to put in what's your pitch. So we're selling AI agents, AI workers. And we can replace a SDR one-to-one. In fact, it does work. The reply handling alone is tested on trained on over 24.5 million emails. If you go into a data set, we own the data. That means we can bring in quality data instead of relying on third parties. So we can bring you a better result. And right now, we're actually outcompeting 90% of SDRs one-to-one. So it's a no-brainer because you don't have a 90 days ramp-up period and the cost is about 1/5 of hiring a human to do it. What are the common objections? It will never work. Well, you're actually talking to an AI model right now. You can give this some talking points and people get blown away. Who's your competitors? What additional information you have, and so on and so forth. Now, the way we design it right now is you can, you can set it up for every step. So for example, if you put in an email, I'm just going to pull in a template. Then you can actually set up an AI SDR to handle the reply in the email as well. And the reason we set it up that way is then based on the touch point, you can then have full control of what happens in every aspect. So if you send a white paper in this example, you might want to talk some questions about the white paper. So you have a full flexibility of how the reply handler works. And that one will reply within 5 minutes on LinkedIn and on email. So all you have to do is to measure your campaign, show up for the demos, and if somebody says, I want the demo, and they don't book it, we follow up to 5 times after. Now, this will evolve into become the future system record, where humans are going to work with the model. It will enrich all your data, capture all your data. So what you need to do is to review it, show up for the demo. Once the demo takes place, we're going to record everything. And if there's a follow-up, it's going to prepare it for you in co-pilot mode, and you're just going to hit ship, or if you're in autopilot, everything happens for you. So this is an evolution into how companies are growing in the future, meaning it can be fewer heads in the organization, growing sales significantly better. So join us on our vision. We're looking forward to hearing from you. My name is Jesper, and I'm building this company with my co-founder, Loredana. Thank you.